Good morning, everyone. This is Cheryl, and today I'm coming to you with a video. I'm still working on my fall journal. We are doing a fall journal swap here in Journaling Journey, and the time is ticking away. And this morning early, I had an idea of an embellishment that I want to add to my journal, and that is an altered paper clip or a hidden paper clip. I suppose that many of you already know how to do that, but there are always those out there that have never altered a paper clip or done a hidden paper clip. So what I like to do is these hidden paper clips that just clip onto the page. They're decorative on both sides, and you can tuck things, you can use them as a tuck on both sides of the page, and I love that. So I had these tickets. It was a printable. There were actually 3 tickets. I don't know where the other one is, but they're fall tickets, and I think they were a freebie. I don't remember. I'm sorry that I don't remember where I got them, and in fact I can't really even find them on my computer anymore. So I don't know if I just clicked on it and printed them, or if I downloaded them, or I don't really know. I don't remember, but anyway, I have them. So this morning I looked at them and thought, well, they would make a perfect paper clip because I have used them before to make altered paper clips. I've done Christmas ones and, you know, some other ones. So if you don't have a ticket like this one, you can certainly make your own ticket. You could cut a piece of rectangle out of any kind of scrap of paper or whatever that you like, as long as it's, you know, it has to be have a little bit of substance to it. It can't just be too flimsy. This is cardstock, printed on cardstock. Not heavy cardstock, but you know. And then you could just cut out and make it look like a ticket if you wanted to. This little 3/4 of an inch hole punch took that little divot out of there perfectly. You don't have to have that. You could do that. You could do it, fold it, and cut your own little place, or you could just fold it over. You don't even have to make it look like a ticket. You can just, I've done them both ways. You can just have, you know, I've done these with guest checks. I've done big hidden paper clips with guest checks, and it's not hard. So anyway, I'm going to start with this, and I'm going to make them a hidden paper clip. So what I need to do that is 2 little pieces of paper. So I'm just going to, you know, I think my light is not on. Let me turn my light on. Ah, there's light. Can you see me better? So I'm going to make this little piece of paper, I'm going to make it fit this ticket. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do, well, that's not going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw it in there. I'm going to draw this. Now I'm going to take that little corner off of there. So there you go. Should fit in there now. Maybe just a little tiny more. Tiny bit more. Doesn't have, because you don't want it hanging out. Okay, there we go. So that is going to fit right in there like that. So you see what I have there? I've made that little piece of paper fit inside. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put my paper clip on here, and I just use the little silver paper clips. I don't use any fancy ones because you're not going to see them, so I don't want to waste my good ones, you know. So I just get these little plain, ordinary silver ones, put it in there, and now all you're going to do is you're going to glue that in there. So let's do that. Need my Fabri-Tac. So I'm going to put glue all over both sides, making sure that I get that paper clip area really good. So there's the first side. There's the trick. So I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to make it fit in there just the way I want it to. Hope you can see me. Always worried about that. Can you see me? Yep, you can see me. So then I'm going to put glue on the other side, making sure to get that paper clip area really good. You know what I mean? Don't want it coming apart. I want it to. So we're going to glue it together. And really, that is all there is to it, except this is upside down, you know, and we don't want that. So what I do is decorate it. So here it is, and as you can see, it's gonna slide. I'll show you in a minute. It's gonna slide right over the page and be fabulous. And I'm gonna do the other one a little different here in a second, but first I'm going to decorate it because this is upside down and I don't like that, so it's not cool. So what I usually try to do is fix up like a little cluster of lace and fabrics or whatever, and with a button. So there's one layer, and maybe I want a piece of that. Come on now, work with me. And I have my little box of stuff here, and I don't know, maybe I want this little tattered piece. And maybe instead of a button, I can put this little bow. But I think I ought to have some color behind that bow. What do you think? Got too much cream going on and not enough color for me, anyway. So let me see what I got in my little stash here. Maybe something green. I don't know. Do I need something green? It's going in my fall journal. I need fall colors. I want fall colors. I'm going to take a little piece of this and let's see how I like it. I like that, but I'm gonna make it look a little more tattered because, you know, I want it to be a little bit tattered. I'll just go around it and do this and just kind of tatter it up a little. Okay. There was a lady in another group, Samantha Wolf, who taught me how to do this. I love her for that. She does some great stuff. So anyway, here's that, and put that like that so you can still see. Do I want a button or do I want this little bow? I'm going to leave the little bow. I like it. It's different. I don't know. Do I like that? With a button instead? Oh my goodness, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Do I even have a button here? All right, hold on. All right, I got my trusty little buttons. And let me see here. Don't want anything too thick, you know, because if you make it too thick, then, I mean, it's going in your journal, you know. So I got these little vintage buttons. So I think I like it. Let me get some with some grunge on it. Here's one with some grunge on it. Looks like it's dirty, old and vintagey, which is what I'm going for. So, do I have too much on there? Maybe I have too much. This looks pretty good. You can see, wait a minute, let me make it so you can see the lace. There we go. Isn't that cute? So, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do it right now, but what I'm going to do, well, yes, I am going to do it right now. What am I talking about? I'm going to do it right now. I'll put some glue on here. Layer it up. This is pretty and tattered. I love that. Okay. Pretty and tattered. Now, sometimes we don't put thread in our buttons, but it really does look more finished if we do. And I don't always, but I'm starting to get more and more where I just want to put, I either want to sew it together or I just want to make it look sewn by threading some embroidery thread. Oh, look at me. Okay. I'm going to do it here. I have my glasses on. So, how's everybody doing on their fall journal? I hope you are enjoying making it. I hope that you are loving it, because, you know, if you don't love your journal, then you won't feel very good about, you know, swapping it. So we want to love our journals, and they're beautiful. You know, they're our artwork. So here we go. I made it have a little bit of thread on there so I can make it look like it was actually sewn on. Faking it, you know, but it looks good. So I'm going to put that on there. All right. So I'm going to give it a minute, and I'm going to work on the other one. Then I'm going to show you how they go on the page. So there's that one. Now for this one, you know, sometimes I like just the plain altered paper clips because I like to have that little bit of paper clip just sticking out a little bit so I can tie a little piece of ribbon, and I have that little fluff or that little piece of pretty ribbon or whatever I tie in there hanging out the top of the journal or the side of the journal, whichever way I make it, you know. This one, of course, is directional, so it's going to go on the top of the page. But what I'm going to do it basically the same. So let's, except for a couple little differences, just a little bit, show you here. So let me make this fit. Make this little piece of paper fit. All right. So now it fits in there. Does it hang out? No, it doesn't hang out. So that is good. So now what I'm going to do, same thing. I'm going to put the paper clip on there, but I'm going to leave it sit up just a little bit. See that? Just a little bit. And I am going to slit a little hole, hopefully a little slit in my shouldn't be doing this on my desk. Don't have my mat here. But right in the center, I'm going to be very careful. Right in the center, I'm going to just slit a little hole that will fit my paper clip, hopefully. Did it go all the way through? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So I'm just making a little tiny slit right on the fold. You know. So that when I put this in here, there we go. That's going to hang out. Paper clip is going to hang out the top a little bit. And that's how I'm going to put it in there. So now that I cut it, you know, you got this white stuff. So let me get rid of that. All right, so now we're going to glue it in there just the same as we did before, only we have this little bit of something and a little bit of the paper clip kind of hanging out there at the top. So now I'm going to glue it. On both sides. Okay, making sure I got lots of glue. You don't want it squishing out everywhere, but you do want it to be glued pretty good, because you're gonna make sure that it's not gonna come apart on you, you know. So there I have it glued. Okay. Always close up your knife. All right, so now I'm going to decorate the back. This was a blouse I got when I was at the Goodwill in, I think it was Chicago. We went out to visit family. Do I want to leave it long? No, I want to leave it hang over a little bit. I'm going to cut it. And you know, I'm going to save these little pieces because, you know. So there's that. And let me see what else. What else can I put on there? I need something. Let's see, what colors are we working with? Fall colors. I don't know. How about a piece of burlap? We could use a piece of burlap. Let me fray it over the trash can here. So I could add some burlap, some, I don't know, lace, other kind of lace. There we go. And again, a button. Let's see here. What kind of button do I have that would look really good on there? Some kind of little grungy button. Do you have little jars of buttons? I have jars of buttons. Here's a little grungy mother of pearl button. I think that'll do just dandy. So I need a little piece of something to tie in there to just make it look finished, right? So I got this little piece of embroidery thread. Oh, love that. I think it's going to go through there, and then it's like going to give me a hard time. So I use embroidery thread because it's thicker and I don't have to sew it through the button so many times, you know. Even when I sew, sometimes I use the embroidery thread to sew with. And now I'm messing it up. Wow. I'm not going to use it messed up. I don't know why this happens when you're on camera, you know. But sometimes it just does. So here we go. This one's kind of thin, like I took it apart. Maybe I can double it over. I don't know. Is it going to work? So when you put these in your journal, when you use a paper clip, an altered paper clip or a hidden paper clip, you can use it just as an embellishment for the page if you want to. But also, you know, you can use it as a tuck spot. It's a really cool tuck spot, and it's movable. Like, look at this. Look what I just did. Do you see that? You can move it around. Like if you don't like it someplace, or you decide you just want it to be in a different place, you know, you do that. I like that. Options. We have options that way. So let me glue this down. Everybody likes options, right? So, glue this down. Boy, strings. And you know, I love Fabri-Tac, but it is a little stringy. It's like hot glue without the hot. And then you get your little strings from your stuff, and they stick to your fingers, man. My hands are always full of ink, glue, paint. Fibers, you know. Okay, so we are going to glue this down quick before the thread moves. All right, there it is. Now that's going to take a minute. Just because I want it to be fast, it's going to take a minute. So back to the fall journal, you know, I'm really having a good time with it. And this happens to me a lot. I make journals for a swap. And by the time I get finished, I'm like, oh, I so want to keep it. You know I'm going to get a beautiful journal, but oh, I worked so hard on it, I want to keep it, you know. Okay, so there's that little collage. So it's decorative on both sides. Don't want that to fall off. And so then I'm going to put, see, I like to put something on the top. So I'm going to put ribbon through it. You know, and I'm going to tie it just once. And there you go. And when you put it onto your pin, oh, there goes my button. This one's really not wanting to stay here. Like, I'm going to have to show you with the other one. Maybe I didn't do enough glue here. And sometimes when you glue these things like this on, you just have to wait a little bit for it to get tacky. Let me get my journal here and show you. Okay, we'll put this one up, but here it is. Super cute down over the page. You can use it as a tuck on both sides. Is that awesome? So here's my journal. I still haven't put the cover on because I'm still opening it and working in it, and so I don't want to mess it up. But you know, I have my little pocket in the front here with the B folder that I showed earlier, and I made this pocket out of a window junk mail envelope. My water bill came in here, and so I just folded the envelope up and glued it on the sides, and then I just, you know, I decoupaged over here, and I actually cut this saying, "Be your brightest." I actually cut that off of a cracker box. So I have these little tags that I had in my stash. I had this one in my stash. I put this one together early on, and I showed it on the video. So I'm tucking it in here in the front. And the other one, remember the one with the sunflower? It's removable. I left it removable, and you can write on it, and it is in the back. And I'm just using one of these little, I don't know what you call those, bulldog clips or whatever, and I'm clipping it on there, and I'm going to put a little bead dangle or with a charm or something that hangs off the side. So there's where I put it. So let's find where I can put, right here. No, not there. I need a page where I can put my little, I think I can put it here. So this one looked like it was gripping. And so it's going to go right on a page like that. And there it is. And there it is on the other side. You see it? I hope you can see it. Let me look and see if you can see it. Yeah, I think you can. I think you can. So we have that. And if you have a little, I don't know, let's see, a little tag or an envelope, you can tuck it there. Or you can tuck something there. A little tag, a little something. Now, this looks a little bare, and I may come back later and say, I want to put something up here, or I may just leave it. I don't know. It's up to you. You can decorate them the way that you want to. You can hang some lace off of it. I don't know. Whatever you want. But this looks cute. Does this not look cute? I think it looks cute. And the way this one would work is the same deal. The same thing. Let me see if I can get it on here without tearing it apart. Without the button falling off. You see? And so it just slides between. The paper clip is not visible at all. And it goes on the page. And with this one, this is my favorite one. Number one, I love birds. And number two, I love it that I can string, can't see very well. I love it that I can string some, something through the top. So there it is. There's that one. And again, you can do the same thing. See what I mean? Are you seeing it? I hope you're seeing it. And then you have all this goodness, this yumminess hanging out the top. See it? I love that. So I hope you like this. I hope it gives you an idea. I hope you decide to make one for in your journal, because actually this will probably be an embellishment in and of itself in my journal, just as a fun embellishment. And then whoever gets the journal can say, oh, I could tuck something. I'm going to keep, I have a picture, I have a ticket for a concert, I have something I want to put in my journal. I can tuck it up under there. So there you go, folks. And I hope this helps you. This one is plainer, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can do, I showed you both ways. And, but my favorite way is to actually leave a little bit of the clip up at the top, so I can do that. Because that's my favorite thing to do, is to hang stuff out of the journal. Laces and, you know, fabric ruffles. And like, and here's a tag, guys. I did this mixed media. I did it with oxides and then some splatters. And it is a mixed media tag base. And I'm kind of in a slump, and I need some ideas for that. So I have to come up with something to decorate it. It's tucking into this little tuck spot, so I'm probably going to decorate it down here somehow. And I'm not going to put ribbon or anything in it, because it's going to go like that. Any ideas, please comment below. All ideas accepted and considered. So anyway, this is all for now. I just wanted to show you that, because we still are working on the fall journal. I'm still excited about my fall journal. It's fat. It's almost finished. I'm coming down to the wire now. And I'm going to be finishing up probably after I finish that one tag. I am going to finish up with some bead dangles, and I'm going to finish, you know, put my pieces on my cover. I will find a place to sign the journal. Always sign your work, you know. Sign your journal. Put your name and the date somewhere on the bottom of a page or in the back of the journal, so that whoever gets it later on can look at it and remember who it was from. I have journals and I can't remember the girl's name because she didn't sign it. And so always sign your journal, because later on you will forget and you won't know who it's, you know, somebody won't know who it's from. And plus, we're artists, right? So when we sign our work, years down the road, somebody will pick this up and say, this is who made this journal. Wow, I wonder who she was. You know, what she was like. But you'll be able to tell what we were like in a lot of ways by looking at our artwork. So anyway, that is all for now, and I hope you enjoyed this. And I will be coming to you soon with some more tutorials on some different and new ideas that we have and that we have talked about. So I am working on them. I do have a big family and I have a lot to do, but I am always working at it. So this was quick and easy, and you know, we are working on our fall journals now. So I thought it was a really fun embellishment, and I hope you will make one and put it in your journal. Anyway, ciao for now. Bye-bye.